Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we came here to the Pirate's Fortress, where we got the hookshot and the stone mask to hide from guards. It's all very handy for stealthing around, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. In last episode, we gathered a Zora egg, and we know there are 3 more left in the fortress, and today's episode is going to be about gathering them and some of the remaining ones that are hiding around the place. As in not just in the Pirate's Fortress, but around the Great Bay as a whole. For everything I'm doing here, I'm doing it as if you've got the stone mask. If not, you're going to have to spend a lot of time sneaking around guards, and it can be difficult and irritating. But I'm not doing that. So for now, what we want to do is come out here, and these little targets here are hookshot targets. You can see they're hookshotable because you get this thing to the sides of the red dot saying, hey, you can grapple on here. And up here, we can get a chest. There's a lot, as you would expect from the Pirate's Fortress, there's a lot of money to be had just hanging around here. So there's a lot of things like this that I'm just doing entirely for rupees. But rupees are useful in this game, at least in a sense of you always need them because you need the 5,000 in the bank at some point. There's not necessarily a lot of stuff to buy, but it's also handy to have a supply in the bank so that you can then, when you wipe, you've got, with Song of Time, you've got at least some left to... you've got some stuff to start you off again. Sorry, I was trying to think what I was doing and my brain just completely failed for a moment there. Now we've got the hookshot. If you were to get captured by the Gerudos, getting back here is a little quicker. You don't have to do the underwater section again because there's a little hookshot thing outside, which I'll show you if we get captured, but we're not going to get captured because I have the stone mask. We want to head here to this internal bit. And you get this barrel room, which is tricksy if you don't have the stone mask, dodging this bitch, but otherwise you can just shiver and on we go. You don't have to shiver, I'm just a terrible person. Ooh. Here you can take off the mask, it doesn't matter. Halt! It takes courage to come thieving in the Pirate's Fortress. I'm gonna love doing this to you. So, she fights very much like the Gerudo thieves in Ocarina... Bloody hell. Ugh, don't think it ends here. Basically, she does one attack where if she does it to you, she'll knock you down and you'll be kicked out of the fortress. Thrusting is your friend. Much like... Well, I'll talk about this more a little bit in the future. For now, we can get through here. And there is another room with a Zora egg in it. So much like the last one, we grapple up onto there. Then if we fish up and drop down... Ooh, wow, that was cool. Drop down into the water, we can scoop up yet another Zora egg. Wonderful. And... Tattle tells us, no good Navi, that there are 2 left in the fortress. Very useful to have. So I think I need to stone up again because this one, I believe, leads back outside. Oh, there we go. Oh, is it going to do a bloody morning thing? That's not helpful. Oh no, it's evening, it's fine. Because the morning one, it kind of resets you to the beginning of the area you're in, which is less than helpful. But what we need to do now is head over to the north side. Once again, you can see where these dudes are. If you look at where they're moving on the map, I've taken a picture of them, by the way. But yeah, you can see that little red dot. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. I don't know why. I've taken a picture of them with a poketail box. That'll become useful later. For now, yes, you've got little red dots moving on the map, which show you where they are if you are trying to stealth. But of course, the stone mask negates all the kind of need for that, which is bloody handy. Anyway, let's head in here. And once again, you have what would be a tricksy stealth part, except for you can sneak past with the stone mask. I was umming and ahhing about, oh, by the way, time to fight another one of these. If you're going wearing the mask, she says, halt! We aren't fooled by that mask, except you are. But yes, much like when you fought these guys in, or their equivalent in Ocarina of Time, thrusting is your friend, and especially if you're using a non-standard sword. So the gilded sword is longer than a normal sword, so it kind of just basically thrusts straight through her defenses. And the fact it does triple damage doesn't hurt either. So it's very easy to fight them off with thrusts, as it were. But yes, I really ummed and ahed about whether to use the stone mask on this, because it does feel like you're skipping out... Ooh, an enemy, by the way, this spooky boy. If we grapple up, I can show him a bit better. There we go, I can actually target him from up here. It's a Desbreaker. Once it bites you, it's not going to want to let go. I hate this thing. Fortunately, it's very easily killable with a couple of hookshot hits from the surface, and you're fine, and little skullfish that come with it die. You know how this goes by now, though there is also some finances in here, which is nice. But yes, I hummed and hawed about whether to show off the Pirate's Fortress properly stealthing, but I realised, let's see, there should be one Zora left, and indeed there is. Yeah, I kind of realised that I didn't really want to bother showing off like the stealthy stuff, because if you want to see that, other Zelda games have it. And it's just, it has so much potential for problems when it comes to a Let's Play of getting captured and losing time and all of that, and just losing effort. So I thought, I'll probably actually just show it stone mask style and just show it all basically being skipped over. What I want to do now is go as if going to that last bit we were in, but we actually at this point then turn around and grapple over to here to get up to this kind of final area, because there's one more egg to get, and you can't tell them from that from in here, but if you looked at the other map you'd see, they're only stunned because they couldn't have you killing humans in a game, that's not on. If we look at the map when we're indoors, you will see, yes, this is the only part of it that we've not been to. This can be a bit of a bugger to get, because it's really surrounded this chest, except for the fact that we have the stone mask. There is a brief window where if you shoot one cleverly, then there's a little gap for you, but that gets 100 quid, which is pretty sweet, and that brings us up to the full 200. Yeah, because you can go around the corner and you can grapple off those stones there and kind of work around here. It's mildly cool, but I'm not very good at stealth, and I don't enjoy it. I always get that feeling in my stomach whenever I'm doing any stealth stuff, and it being on recording does not help that, so not really worth it in the long run. Let's kill this one. Obviously, when they're blocking, you can only kind of get them, but you still pretty much can. Ugh, not bad, but don't think it ends here. Except it does, because you're the last one. And with that, the final room opens up, which is down there. You know, if you see on the map, that's not a door, that's a wardrobe. You can see on the map that there is only one area left to explore. Same... Oh, no! Oh god, I thought I was going to empty my Zora egg out onto the ground. That would not be considered a wise move. But yes, with that, with having got here, that doesn't make much sense. Oh, you, what? That was, what? That was bafflingly strange. But yes, if we hop down, there we go, and grab the final egg. We are now done here. Make sure you've taken the photo of the Gerudo before you go, but what we want to do now is just head straight to the Great Bay Coast warp point and go into the Marine Research Lab there with the 4 eggs from here. So, as a reminder, if we talk to him, he says, if you don't hurry, the eggs will die. Quickly, put them in that aquarium from up above. So, we've got them obviously in... Oh, you're fucking shitting me. Ugh. Oh, that actually hurt my throat making that sound. But look what we've got. We've got a Zora egg, we've got a second Zora egg, we've got a third Zora egg, and we got a fucking fish! I accidentally picked up a goddamn fish from one of the... Ah! Oh, that's so ridiculously irritating. Oh, well, we can at least dump the 3 Zora eggs we've got here. I'm going back into the Pirate's Fortress, it looks like, because I got to that final bit and just picked up a bloody fish that was in the tank. Oh, that is wildly irritating. Well, I'm going to drop these ones off. Then I'm going to go to the bank, sort of the bank, drop my rupees off there, then go back into the room we were literally just in and get the Zora egg. I should have noticed the title didn't say anything. Ugh. You know what, while we're here, we've at least got a use for the fish. There's these fellows over here, if you talk to them, well, look at them, the title says, that's a big fish, I bet that could eat a small fish in a single bite. Well, let's test that theory. Because if I've got this dumb idiot stupid fish, I might as well at least use it for something good. Dunk a fish in there. And you'll notice one of the fish got the fish and grew a little. We'll deal with that more later, but for now, yes, I'm going to deposit my money at the bank and come back here when I've actually got the other bloody Zora egg. Really? Oh, I'm not having a good time of this today. Well, this is what happens if you get fucking caught by the pirates. They just chuck you out over the wall. Bugger me. Oh, there's a pervert Zora here, by the way. Ah, Mika, what are you doing in a place like this? This is the ominous Pirate's Fortress. I don't think you should get too close. But I'm okay. Well, actually, the pirates in this fortress are all women, and better yet, I hear they're all gorgeous. So I thought I might baby check them out. What? Don't look at me like that. Ugh. Creepy pervert. What the fuck? Oh. Man, everything is going badly at the moment. So I mentioned at least that there is a little shortcut for getting back into the fortress, and indeed over here you can grapple straight to this point, which takes you straight back into that kind of internal courtyardy area straight away. So, turns out there's all these fish floating around which you can grab by accident. You need to make sure you're right on top of the egg. I did it fucking again. I got another fish. So either I'm completely stupid, or it's actually surprisingly easy to do. I'm going to hang on to that fish as well for the fish thing. There we go. Target it. Pick up the egg, Miguel. There you go. And you know you've got a Zora egg because Tattle says a thing. We finally collected them. What are you waiting for? Let's get out of here. And indeed, with that in hand, let's do that and dump this one in the aquarium with the rest. So with that done, I'm going to feed these dudes again, because watch, something slightly different might happen. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm just not having a good time with bottles today. I dropped the fish just onto the floor rather than into the damn tank. God, there we go. So the two fish fight over, and one of them gets it, and becomes a bit bigger. It's the same one. Interesting. Does this guy say anything useful? What happened to the rest of the eggs? The eggs can't hatch if they aren't all together. Hurry, find the rest of those eggs and put them in the aquarium. So the rest, we were told, are out where the sea snakes live in Pinnacle Rock. But the water around there is stanky and we can't get through it. It's between those rocks there we need to head. But before there, we're going to need a guide to bring us through Pinnacle Rock safely. So for that, we need to come... Oh, what the... Yeah, there we go. We need to come over here, and we need to be a human. So let's grab the bunny hood. Don't necessarily need the bunny hood, it's just I like fast movement where I can have it. It's very nice. Two houses here. The one on the left we'll be dealing with in a couple of episodes' time. We want to use the one on the right here, which describes itself as the Fisherman's Hut. Rare fish inside. And so there's the fisherman, and then there's this seahorse here. If we talk to the seahorse, it says, "Help me! Please take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock, past those two rocks off the coast." Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I caught it swimming around here, just off Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling it at the town carnival, which should be starting soon. Well, that's never going to happen. If you want, I'll give it to you. On one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the female pirates? Why is everyone a pervert in this game? Oh, that's it! I've been waiting for a picture like that. Well, aren't you a crafty one? You'll give that to me, won't you? In exchange, I'll give you this. So he gives us the seahorse in a bottle. Hurry, take it to its home at Pinnacle Rock. And we get the quest called A Fish Wish, which I love. You gave the fisherman a pictograph of a female pirate. You don't quite get it, but he gave you a rare seahorse in return. Oh, I get it all too much. Thank you, hurry, please take me to the waters near Pinnacle Rock. So, if we fish up and head over there. So here, these twin rocks are where we want to go, and there is a Zora up here on the surface. Oh, nope, what are you doing, Miguel? There we go. Miguel, haven't you seen any gold-coloured fish around here? Gold-coloured fish know this area very well. I was thinking of getting one to guide me to Pinnacle Rock. If the water wasn't so murky, I wouldn't have to rely on the guidance of gold-coloured fish. But fortunately we have a gold-coloured fish, even if it's always weird to remember that seahorses are actually fish. Pinnacle Rock ahead. Beware of murky waters and sea snakes. Those two sound like a great fun combination. The annoying thing is, the water's not even that murky, but apparently this bit ahead we can't make it through without a gold-coloured fish. So, once we get here, sea snakes there ahead. Due to the murky water, you can read it. You have strange powers, Doctor. I have a request for you. Please follow me. So we follow him, and it's like a less shitty version of the Haunted Wasteland in Ocarina of Time. You follow him, and he moves from area to area, kind of marking the path out that's safe to travel. Fortunately, he just waits for you at each end until you boop him, and then he moves on to the next bit, so it's actually incredibly difficult to fall behind him here. I would recommend running rather than swimming, just because it's far easier to control. See, I'd understand if there was, like, weird currents or something like that, but it's like, everyone's like, oh, murky water, but it's not that murky, but if you move off this path, it'll just be like, oh, you got spooked and you got scared away. It's like, it's, ridiculous. Unless it's just not rendering properly, I don't know. But either way, we made it through. Here in the depths of Pinnacle Rock lie many dangerous sea snakes. My friend is trapped here. Doctor, can you please find a way to rid the area of all the sea snakes to help my friend? Oh, I've taken the liberty of marking the route we just took on that map of yours. Hope you don't mind. No rush or anything, but I can't wait for you to defeat those nasty sea snakes and save my friend. I believe you and you, buddy. That's at least handy, so we don't need a seahorse a second time. And entering Pinnacle Rock. It's big, as you can see. Some people probably get the fear from this. These things are what give me the fear, this fucking scary sea snakes. They scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. But we can fight them, and indeed we need to kill all of them. There's two main ways to fight them. Number one is come around to the side here. They've always got like a bird face. And if you actually come here, they will attempt to come out and grab you when you're close. Use your shield and charge into their weak neck, and you'll do some damage to them. You do it again when you're kind of underneath them, somewhere like that. Oh, no, don't bug it. This is the issue with dice, why I'm not going to be using this approach, because it's difficult. The real other approach, which is far easier, is stand here and use your double cutters to attack their neck. 2 hits, and they're down. It's kind of random what tends to be behind them. I think it's random. I don't actually know. I should probably have checked that, but I never have. But the point of it is we have to kill all of them in order to do what we need to do anyway. So I'm just going to cut to doing that, because this is just very type-glitchy. Oh, it's creepy, isn't it? Them sitting over there with their eyes out like that. So yes, I'm just going to show, I suppose, edited highlights. There's 2 on every level, so as you keep descending, there's 8 of them in total. On we go. Ah, now you'll see this one has behind it a Zora egg. So there are 3 Zora eggs here to remember to get, but we get the reward from the seahorse if we take out every single one of the deep snakes. So, sorry, sea snakes even. Something, I'm swearing some versions of the game are like strategy guides or something. They're also called deep pythons, which is what I think of them as. Oh, yeah. It's that sound they make where they go, which really creeped me out when I was a kid, and still kind of does now, and the fact they've got creepy glowing eyes and a face like a bird. Oh no, it got me! So they'll shake you around and fuck you up and kick you out, and various other nasty things. Anyway, back onto off-camera. Back off-camera. Makes more sense than back onto off-camera. Ah, this one actually had a chest behind it, which is quite nice. I think it's just money, but oh, what? Well, it's definitely not anything if I jump over to the top of it. Yeah, 20 quid. Not to be sniffed at, I suppose. God, I hate the way their eyes are just glowing while they're over there. It's very sinister. Well, it looks like, well, that, by the way, is how you fight them with the shield. Though it's just, I don't think, and they've not fixed it in this version, I don't think Laura Zink, good one. That'd be a weird pseudonym, Laura Zink. I'm losing my damn mind. Zora Link doesn't handle particularly well as when you're swimming in tight, confined spaces, so I tend to prefer using the double cutter strategy because it's just a bit safer. Anyway, we've got 1 more left to kill. We've got all the Zora eggs we need, but I want to save that seahorse. And then the last one you kill always has the seahorse behind it. It's weird just seeing Zora Link was looking like he's drowning in the background. Oh no, it's back to me, excellent. Oh, and there's money in this one as well. Cool. I will absolutely take that and then talk to the seahorses. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, it turns out the button for open up the chest is the same button as rocket uncontrollably up to the surface, which is fun. Anyway, let's talk to these guys. Thank you, Doctor. This is a symbol of my deepest gratitude. And it is a heart container, and they make a little heart behind me, which is quite nice. Not a heart container, it's a piece of heart. But hey, that crosses off a fish wish, which is a wonderful one. Might even make that the name of the episode. I don't know. Anyway, a nice little change they made in this game is that you can now use the fish guitar underwater. Previously you couldn't, so we can soar straight back to the marine laboratory from here without having to swim back up and back out Pinnacle Rock, because that's time consuming. And with that, we can return the last few of Zora eggs.
Good, all of the eggs have been brought together. It's going to start. Quick, come to the front of the aquarium.
Listen for the Mario sound effects here.
Look at this! What does this mean? What in the world could this mean? I've got it! Don't you understand? The way these Zoran children have lined up, it means...
Oh, what do those look like to you? Let's get out our sweet fishbone guitar. Play with the notes. So it's X, A, X, Y, R, X, Y. You played the new wave bossa nova. You learn the new wave bossa nova. It's the melody taught by the Zora children that invigorates their singing voices. Yes, that's it! That's the instrument! If these Zoras were born to teach this song, then hurry! You must play the song for the Zora who laid those eggs! Except it doesn't matter, we have the song now. Doesn't matter whether we've saved the eggs or not, the song still works just as well, because time travel. And also the Spanish speakers in my audience will probably be as annoyed as I am by the fact that New Wave Bossa Nova. Bossa Nova is Spanish for New Wave, so it's called the New Wave New Wave. Ridiculous. Anyway, that concludes our work around the Great Bay for now. Next episode, we're going to be going on and doing some little... Because now we've got the hook shot, there's some side quests we can do kind of around Termina. And then we'll be coming back and doing some side quests here. We ain't going to be getting on with the actual, like, main quest in inverted commas part of the Great Bay for until the episode following... No, 2 episodes time even. But that's kind of in my head what we're aiming for. Anyway, thank you very much, and I hope you'll join me next time for a bit of exploration around the world with our hookshot. Thank you very much, and good day.